Your life matters, and you are worthy. You are beautiful just the way you are.
You're kind, compassionate, and strong.
You are smart and capable of doing anything you put your mind to. Welcome to Salt. So I want to ask a question. How many of you struggle with gossip? How many of you struggle with gossip?
Yeah.
I mean, even when we're not trying to gossip,
Yeah.
we end up gossiping.
Yes.
Man.
Yeah.
So we want to demonstrate with a game called Telephone. Who remembers Telephone? Yeah. I remember Telephone back in elementary school. So
Yeah.
I'm going to tell Michelle something, and she's going to tell Yada, and she's going to tell LA. And we'll see if LA could play back, what was initially said. So, what did she say?
The loudest whispers. No, I can't hear nothing you're saying. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Brand new bras and bears and something
Whoa!
about a bustier.
Okay. That's not what I said.
It sounded like that. That's exactly what it sounded like. You said. What was the original statement?
Brittany brought her brand new boo to see her brother's baby. That's what it said.
I got something about Brittany's brand new boo.
I don't even know.
Wow!
I don't know.
So this is how gossip works.
Yeah.
I mean, you're getting half of the truth, or part of the truth, not the whole truth, and you're only getting part of the information. So how can you talk about what you really don't know? Seriously,
Right.
who has all been hurt by gossip? I know I have.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, like all things, there's two sides to every story. And there's always two sides to, I guess, each scenario. And when it comes to gossip, I was kind of guilty. Well, let me rephrase that. I am guilty. However, I was never on the receiving end. I was always on the giving end. That means that when I was younger, I was kind of a bully. And I would hurt people with words. So one lie turns into two lies, which turns potentially into three. So one person spreading gossip about another person is just basically kind of them believing a lie about themselves. So broken people break other people. Unfortunately, I was one of those broken individuals who would spread, maybe not gossip, but just hurt people with their words. And those hurting statements were lies. So to all those individuals I might have bullied when I was younger, I'm sorry.
I think the one thing about gossip that can be so damaging, and not even immediately, but it can be damaging, is kind of how you think about yourself. Like if someone keeps saying something over and over and over about you, I mean, at some point you begin to think that that's true and that's about you.
That's true.
Yeah. You know? Yeah. I think that it's time that we put those things to rest.
Yeah.
And I think that it's time to unpack our baggage for the last time.
Yes, I like that. Stop believing the lies.
Yes. And I think I'll start first. Okay. So for me, I'm going to put out there that I felt very unworthy for a long time. You know, I felt like I didn't matter. In school, I was bullied and I didn't have many friends growing up because I moved around a lot. And so I started to think that that was me and that I was unworthy of things like that. And I realized, like, in my relationship with Christ and in meeting people that are so amazing and awesome, that that's simply not true. So
Yeah.
that baggage is closed.
Yes.
Good for you. Good for you.
Good.
I guess I'll go next. One of the lies that I believed for a very, very long time was, there was this little boy back in like the 3rd grade. He would always call me ugly. So he would always like try to touch me and like grab me or like touch my hair. I would catch him smelling my hair. It's just weird. And he would always call me ugly. And he was in my grade for up until I left LA, so for a good 3 or 4 years after that. And he was in all my classes. He would always call me ugly. So I really started believing that I was ugly. And mind you, no one else ever in my life ever called me ugly except for that one little boy. That now that I know what that means is that the little boy probably just had a little crush on me or something.
Right.
But at the time, obviously, I was a little kid, and it really was a lie that I believed for a very long time, and it was a lie that brought so many insecurities. To believe you're ugly it's a sad
hard.
thing.
It's
It's
hard.
a really sad thing. So that was one of the things that I struggled with for a very long time. Was the root of a lot of other issues.
Right.
So, but it's over now.
Yeah.
Jesus loves me. I'm not ugly. I am beautiful.
Yes. Oh, beautiful.
So anyway, but
Yeah.
Baggage closed.
Yes,
Closed.
clothes unpacked and out. Yes. For me, you know, I grew up with this like dark skin complex too sometimes. Like I used to feel very insecure about being a dark skinned girl. Some people would say, oh, you look cute for a dark skinned girl. And I never really knew like, what does that mean? That it became so irritating and what it would do is get me to this place of comparison and make me feel like I was less than or not as pretty. You know, like there's a level of prettiness that I have not obtained yet or whatever. And so, I carried that with me for so long. And then as I got older, I got to really start appreciating who I am. And the Holy Spirit really helped me with that and my identity and just loving who I am. Now when I'm somewhere, I never even think about my complexion, nor do I think about other women's complexion. I love celebrating different cultures, and I love seeing, especially my dark-skinned women, you know, just be proud of who they are and how they look, and even more importantly, just be happy about who I am.
yeah.
You know?
Yes.
You are absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Period.
Case.
Period.
Okay.
Well, I know growing up, I just always struggled with being good enough. Period. I was very criticized as a child. Just like when I would try to do anything, like the first mistake, it was like I was getting yelled at or I was getting told that I'm doing it wrong, and like patience was not taken with me, and so. I dealt with like being a perfectionist. Like everything had to be perfect to me because if I made any mistake, it's just like I was gonna get criticized. So growing up, even when nobody was criticizing me, I just would almost like be hard on myself and just felt like I was never good enough at anything, you know, or even like with boys, you know, it's like, well, you know, he would flirt with me or something like that, but then he gonna be with such and such. So it's just like, well, dang, I ain't good enough for you. So it's just like, dang. So it was very damaging, you know what I mean? And it really just like lowered my value, you know, from how I saw it. But man, like God just really redeemed that. Like he told me how valuable I was to him and that I don't have to there's nothing that I can do to even like gain the love that he has for me. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing, I'm always going to be valuable to him. Even when I was out there doing my dirt, like when I used to, you know, be in the world doing my thing, he still valued me as his daughter. You know what I mean? So it was great. He redeemed that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So,
that's so good.
Place, clothes, baggage,
Clothes.
Boom.
Yes.
Done.
I am good enough.
Yes.
You're more than good enough.
You're right.
So we wanted to give you the opportunity to reveal the lies that have been told to you and also reveal the truth and highlight the truths that you now know. So let's check out some of those videos.
Well, it's not something, it's like a phrase, like I've noticed is I can't, so I've learned to not think that, you know? as anything I can, regardless of however I feel like the obstacle is a little bit too big, I can still do it. Well, that I was going to be a witch when I turned 13. It's like the 13th year in Hocus Pocus and different movies like that.
A lot of things about, the light skin, dark skin complex among African Americans as well as like other races, like being a dark skinned woman. I've been called ugly. I've been called this and that and the third. But at the time, I had believed it. But now, the school that I went to, like I went to Howard University, and like now being here in Atlanta, I've come to realize that it's not true, and that black is beautiful. Woo! And so that's one thing, I don't really subscribe to anymore. And another thing, I have a large forehead, and it is true, but I think it's awesome because Rihanna also has a large forehead, and she's hot. So, hey. Not that we're the same, but.
I've always looked at the world at a slanted view. So I've always looked at it in the sense of, I've questioned every single thing. So at times, being a bit of a outcast at times, being the one that's like, that questions everything, the one that says, I don't think we should think that way. I always got in trouble in school. I was always in ISS, suspended. Just because I really didn't like to follow the rules, I was more of a rebel in a sense. But now that I've grown up, that more liberated view of existence is kind of helped me do what I've done right now. Like I started a company once I graduated from school, and I just recently started an insurance agency, and being able to do that at a young age when people think you really just got to get a 9-to-5, work the corporate America system, and nobody with tattoos and locks like this is going to be able to really make the type of money that you can make at a young age. So just that difference now that I've grown older, I really respect it. So,
Yeah. It's crazy to see how many lies we've believed.
Yeah,
So many lies. And not just us, but everyone.
Yeah.
It's such a common thing. So we want to help you correct the lies that have been going on in your life. So we would like for you to tweet us at Salt Talk Show, hashtag Salt, Truth, and Lies.
And we stand by you with everything that you're trying to do to better yourself because you're amazing and you should know that and the world should know that.
Your life matters, and you are worthy. You are beautiful just the way you are.
You're kind, compassionate, and strong.
You are smart and capable of doing anything you put your mind to.
And you know what? Honestly, God can do the same thing for you. And we don't want you to keep it a secret. We don't want you to be, quiet about how amazing you are. Be confident, be bold, and tell the world that you are amazing. You can tweet us your I am statement and let us know exactly who you are because you're amazing. Thank you so much for letting us season your Sunday with salt.
Hey guys, thank you for watching our show. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and I know you did. So therefore, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you next week. Bye.